Alright, hello you handsome nerds. We got a pretty sick game right now. We got a game from RGNKiwikaki and call MVPDongraegu. Alright, let's start this. Alright, this is another game from MLG Providence 2011, which is probably my favorite tournament ever, as I've probably said many times, because there were so many good games and it was such an amazing tournament. It was such an important tournament. There's so much money on the line. It was the last tournament of the year. Everyone was super excited. I was actually at a Barcraft when I saw this tournament, and it was way too much fun. We actually sold out this by university BCIT. We sold out the entire bar. 200 plus people, $10 a ticket. That's $2,000 of revenue we got from StarCraft. That's so much money. Like the BCIT Student Association must have flipped out. Alright, let's get into the game. So we have a Forge Fast Expand coming from a Kiwikaki, a Pylon first, which is very risky, especially on this non-Forge Expand map. But I've actually been watching a lot of Kiwikaki games recently, and Kiwikaki will always Forge Fast Expand, no matter what, on every single map. Zelnova Caverns, Forge Fast Expand, Pylon first. Metalopolis, Forge Fast Expand, Pylon first. So I'm wondering, what crazy shit does he do on a map that you actually Forge Fast Expand easy? Well, then he takes a quick third, but we'll see that in another game. Alright, what's the Zerg player doing? Our friends called DRG. We got Gas first, so some sort of like Baneling sort of BS play. Now, he hasn't scouted anything yet. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, Kiwikaki has scouted that there is no pool yet. He's looking around for the pool. And at 15 supply, he's probably getting a little... Okay, there's the pool. Awesome. Kiwikaki's happy. Everything's going how he wants. DRG has not scouted Kiwikaki. He's just chilling. He's just chilling. Let's see what everybody's doing. Okay, we got our Forge down for Forge Fast Expand. So Kiwikaki is just gonna eventually put down a gateway here. Perhaps, I think another gateway here, because he doesn't have any gateways yet. And then he's gonna put his Nexus here, which will make a complete wall off, so that the links are gonna have to come all the way around in this long route, which I've just sort of outlined, to actually get into his base. Deep breath. Alright, so we have a Forge first, no cannon, which is standard if you do a Forge Fast Expand. When I try a Forge Fast Expand, I always get really afraid and I throw it out like a cannon first, because I'm like, oh my god, they're gonna come. Whoa, I really like this. Now the Zerglings have to come all the way through here, down through this thing, right through the hole between the geysers and up. So this is such smart. Okay, for a Protoss, if you want to get really good at Forge Fast Expand, you have to go to every single map. Oh, we got a Zergling rush coming out. It's not so much of a rush, as I think it's just some pressure to clear out the rocks. So DRG is trying to free up his third very quickly, and he's going to want to take this goal base, compared to this more safer third base in the back here. So DRG is also playing very aggressive, very economically aggressive. Let's go to the units tab up right now. Look, Kiwikaki has 19 probes, and DRG only has 15 drones, which is pretty ridiculous right now. Let's go to the production tab. Let's see what's going on. Amazing. So we have Zergling speed 30 seconds away, and do we even need Zerglings being produced right now? No, we don't. Okay, so there's not going to be a Zergling timing out of DRG for the next 30 seconds, so we're safe. Let's go back down to our friend Kiwikaki. Gateway. Ah, called it. I like these two cannons. These two cannons have perfect coverage of all of his just all of his buildings down here, which is super. Oh, look how long it takes these Zerglings to get this down. It's taken months, son. It's taken months. These Zerglings are slow. These guys are lazy. They're lazy Zerglings. They don't get any work done around the house. We got lots of... Oh, we got a +1 upgrade. That's really cool. That's pretty standard as well with the Forge Fast Expand build. I also think that's very smart, because Zealots with +1 upgrades are actually super... Well, we got a nice drone trench here. They're actually... They two-shot Zerglings compared to just one-shotting Zerglings, which they would do without the upgrade. So in the early game, it's actually very good. Look at these Zerglings. Run, little Zerglings! Look at these guys. They're like on the 100-meter dash right now, except you know the guy in the front's going to win and nobody's going to catch up. Spoiler alert. The guy in the back's not going to pull ahead. Alright, let's, ooh, fast third by DRG. Fast goal third. Alright, so here we got... Now the Zealots are working on those rocks, and so, see look, these Zerglings cannot get in. These two cannons protect everything, so there's nothing DRG can do. absolutely nothing DRG can do. Let's go back to DRG's base for a second here. He's got 5 probes, so he's SDing pretty hard, which is one of my... I think that's the best way to play. SD, 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 SD. Roach Warrant. Alright, that's cool. How much gas does he... DRG only has 1 gas right now, so he's playing extremely mineral heavy. And even with this gold base coming up, he's going to be flooded with minerals. So I would not expect to see any sort of muta play, or at least like excess mutas in the near future. I would expect a lot of infestors. I see a lot of roach ling, because that's all you can really afford right now. Let's go back to Kiwikaki. So we got the Overlord in the space. I'm going to go to Kiwikaki's view. Kiwikaki has a very good scouting, exactly everything that's going on in sorry, not Kiwikaki. DRG is everything in Kiwikaki's base right now. He's clearing out the rocks for the third, take out his third expansion when it comes. Oh, look at those zealots. He's seen the zealots. So he has 6 roaches coming. So this 6 roaches should take care of those zealots. I'm going to go to Kiwikaki's cam right now, because I think this is a really cool way to look at the game from the 2 players' perspectives. Now, Kiwikaki has not scouted anything. He has no idea what's going on. He doesn't know his gas usage. He doesn't know what tech buildings he has. He doesn't even know about the third. So I say Kiwikaki's actually behind right now, just because he doesn't have that information, even though the actual, like, even though, like, the stats are the same, or the food count. See, now he has an idea what's going on. Let's go back to everybody, so we can get a good view of this game. He still doesn't know what the goal, doesn't know the expansion. Kiwikaki is really playing blind right now. So what's Kiwikaki going to do when he's playing blind? He's going to throw down a Stargate, and he's going to harass him with probably Phoenix's Void Rays off of just 1 Stargate. So that will let him scout the entire base, which is really smart. Alright, so let's look at this battle. So now we just have Zealots just running away from the Zealots. And he's like, run, run. Oh, that guy's so dead. This is why you don't want to be like the fat kid or like the kid. This is why you go, kids, this is why you do cross-country track in school. This is why you run, so that you're not the Zealot in the back. Alright, so now these roaches are deflected. Look, we're 9 minutes into the game. Oh shit, 4 cannons. That's that's way overkill, but I think that's really smart. So now with these 4 cannons, he has so much control. Hey, mutas are fucking useless, but he doesn't have any mutas. And like, there's no, you can't bust in there with banelings by any means. So he's actually really, really safe enough to do whatever the hell he wants and to tech up, which is why he's getting, look, he's got a Void Ray coming. Look at the Void Ray, look at the Void Ray. Look at the Void Ray. Alright, that was the Void Ray. He's gonna keep on working on these rocks, but he doesn't know. Okay, so it looks like both of them are trying to. It's a race. It's a race to get to the mountain. It's like that Super Mario World, Super Mario 64, when you're like running to get to like that bomb. What's that called? That star? It's like, I don't know. The whole point is like to get to the top of the mountain really quickly and kill the bomb king. All right, less Super Mario 64, more StarCraft. This goal is fully saturated. We got a spine crawler going down. Ooh. That's pretty cool. We got roaches, we got Zerg ground carapace, we got layer, we got a hatchery. Where's the next hatchery? It must be a macro hatch. Yep, we got a wow, 4 macro hatches. DRG is on full production tilt right now. Look at the look at the oh, I love these overlords. These guys are funny. They're like crowding around like a little like TV set in the dark back in the days of like a 16-inch TV. Oh, bro, look at this. We got 6 gateways altogether and a robo for Kiwikaki. Oh my god, I'm such a noob. Oh, okay, so we got a little bit of... We got some voiders. These voiders are actually doing fairly good damage. There's really no queens to speak of. Alright, we got a spore crawler coming down now. Target the spore crawlers. Target the spore crawler. Nope, run away. Alright, so we're gonna leave the gold base. And he has free range to take shots on this. Now, I don't know if could he get the hatchery? That's so risky. Day9 always says that you want to get guaranteed damage rather than you want to try and like kill a hatchery, because I'm sure you're not going to kill the hatchery, but if you can just like snipe a queen or snipe some drones, you're in really good shape, and that'll actually do guaranteed damage rather than just like hopeful and game-ending damage. Like, these pro players aren't trying to kill each other with every single play, they're just trying to weaken each other and put them in a position that they can easily take them out. So let's see. So yeah, so look, that's 3 queens I think he just killed. Let's go to the units killed tab right here and just sort of take a look at who's been ahead. So both units and workers, Kiwikaki has killed way more than his opponent has. Let's get rid of that. So we have, okay, so the Void Rays are a little bit damaged, but they're okay. Let's see what's going on here. So these Zerglings have cleared down the rocks, and ooh, they're doing a little bit of aggression. I don't know about this. I think if he had waited a little bit longer, he could have got in there and got some more maybe waited for some probes, but he might have warded up by then. Alright, so now, oh, he's teched the Hydras. Alright, so these Hydras are really going to be a thorn in Kiwikaki's side. But, oh, stay away, stay away. Good, 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 good. Oh, let's see. With these, yeah, so that's the end of this harass. That was some good work. Oh, is he going to lose the Void Ray? Oh, he didn't lose the Void Ray. That's ridiculous. Alright, we got an Observer. Yeah, boy. Production tab. Let me just go quick to the Units tab here and see what's going on. Alright, so Kiwikaki's actually ahead on probes, which I find pretty ridiculous. Oh, look at this sick push. This is a Roach Hydra push. There's really, the counter of this is Force Fields and Colossuses. And if we go and neither of those, well, he has a couple, he has some sentries. But this is looking pretty tough. This is a really mean looking push right now coming out of DRG. How's Kiwikaki gonna, how's he gonna react to this? So he's going, oh, he's pulling back. He wants to expand. So what DRG is doing is he's putting on pressure against the Providence player and sort of scaring him with these units while he just takes more bases. So he's just, while he's ahead, he's getting more ahead. He's up by 26 supply. Let's go to the production tab. Okay, so now we finally have Colossus. The problem with this play is that he sort of lost his window, or he will lose his window to do some damage. Or he has, now he's coming in for the kill. Ooh, look at this juicy, juicy, juicy. But once this Colossus comes out, this is gonna really, oh, the Colossus is down, so it's gonna, so he's more or less shut down. All right, so the force fields have trapped half of the army in there, so this army's gonna die, and these Hydras are really, really weak against Colossus. Hydra type Pokemon are very weak against Colossus Pokemon. It's super effective. It's very super effective. All right, so this is a dead army. So DRG is gonna be more or less tied in supply. No, because he's reinforcing, but he lost so much army there. Kiwikaki lost almost nothing. So that was a very good Protoss defensive macro play out of Kiwikaki. Anyway, a little background on Kiwikaki. I haven't really talked about him. Kiwikaki is actually a professional poker player. When Kiwikaki is not practicing StarCraft, he's at the World Series of Poker. I believe Kiwikaki came in something like 500, 600 at the World Series of Poker, brought him a couple $1,000s. So he actually makes more money playing poker than he does playing StarCraft. But he still plays StarCraft because he loves StarCraft, and StarCraft's fucking awesome and a great way to spend your time. A lot of poker players and StarCraft. Poker actually has a lot of like synergies. All right, we got to push. Roach Hydra Ling. These Lings are, I really like these Lings because these Lings are really gonna mess with the, they're really gonna mess with the Stalkers. We got some, yeah, this Phoenix gonna do anything. Phoenix is like, oh my god. All right, so, oh, is he gonna do this? Oh, I don't know about this. See, right now, okay, so DRG has just trapped himself. He's just, unless he can do a lot of damage, he can't get out now. He's all in. He's gonna lose every single unit in his base. If you commit to an attack this with your army behind them, everything's gonna die. So, unless you can do some major damage to pay, like there's at least $1,000 worth of minerals right there. Yeah, this is, I really think it's a really poor play. The DRG really threw away a lot of these units. DRG does not have a lot of money. If you look up here, he's not floating Ks and minerals. You can't just throw away units like this for very minimal results. But, see look, now it's 4 base versus 4 base. So we got 4 base for each player. Kiwikaki's a bit, sorry, DRG's a little bit ahead because he actually has the gold base, which is very good. Oh, we got some more Zergling action down here. And these guys are all going to die because these Zelts are very strongly positioned against the side. Run, little Zerglings. Retreat! Retreat! Okay, so, damn, this Death Ball is looking pretty good out of Rain Kiwikaki. He actually has more supply than Zerg, which is a telling indicator that that the Zerg is about to lose. Or if there's a battle right now, if they were to push the question and have a giant battle right now, Kiwikaki would win. The game would be over if Kiwikaki could find an attack. Oh, look at all these Zerglings harass. Alright, so they're coming in. And they're going to go after, these are photon cannons, yes? Photon cannons. Oh, we got roaches, but again, now they're trapped, so he's going to lose them all. So if we can get if we can get those Lings to do a whole lot of damage to the probe line, it might be worth it. Might be worth it. But again, this was, at this point of the game, just so many Lings and roaches, that's really not that, that's really, it's really a larva investment. Like the money, that cost him almost nothing, but he lost a lot of larva making that. So again, I don't really, so that was okay. Oh, he got the Nexus. Okay, so that's pretty good. I guess that's not bad. We got Phoenixes. These Phoenixes are just being annoying. Kiwikaki has kept these Phoenixes around the entire game. What's this? We got some more Lings coming in. We got Lings and Mutalisks coming into the base. And okay, so these, those Phoenixes are dead. Oh dude, he's gonna get the Robotics Bay. Colossus is gonna get sniped. Now Kiwikaki is really relying, no way, he saved it. No way. No, oh, he's gonna come back. Yes. Oh, go. What are you doing? DRG. DRG, it's still alive. You gotta go back. Oh, we want to get the Flea Beacon. He doesn't want a mothership. Dude, Kiwikaki has sick mothership play. Alright, so we got a counterattack in the middle. We have Colossus, Stalker, A-move power. See, this is when the casting gets fun because there's way more than one thing going on. Alright, so we're gonna go for the third. Let's go back here. So the Mutas are running back to retreat to engage this enemy force. We have, alright, so this Hatcher's gonna go down and this gold base is gonna die. And we have a whole bunch of lings. I don't know how effective these lings are going to be against this ball. This ball is actually really effective against lings. This is actually a really good ball against pretty much any composition. There's nothing that really hard counters this per se. Like, Broodlords I find are kind of damaging, but if you can blink underneath the Broodlords die. So maybe like some nice Infestors would be really good to see out of Kiwikaki. See out of DRG right now. So, ooh, this is no. Oh, okay. What do we got here? So we have. Oh, look at this Muta ball. Oh my God, this is potentially game ending. All of these Mutas. Let's count how many. Oh, let's get to the battle. Get to the battle. Get to the battle. Let's see him engage. All right. So this is going to be a really telling battle. I think whoever wins this battle is probably going to win the game. We have at least how many Mutas do we have there? We have about 27 Mutas at this. When I just checked, I'm sure they're cutting it right down. All right. You got to kill all the. You got to kill all the Stalkers. You got to kill all the Stalkers. Kiwikaki. Okay. So all the Colossus are dead. Oh no. What's going to happen? I am actually. This. Oh, okay, so all the stalkers have been cleared out. So right now, these Mutas have free reign to do everything. These Mutas and Lings. Alright, so Kiwikaki has been shut down. He's at 83 supply compared to DRG's 140 supply. This is not looking good for. This is not at all looking good for Kiwikaki. DRG has just totally obliterated him. He hasn't obliterated him, but he really needs those stalkers because it's going to take. He's going to need to produce because he needs at least 3 rounds of production to kill this Mutaclump at this point, and he does not have like the minute and a half, the 90 seconds it takes to do that at this point. He's totally fucked. Yeah, Kiwikaki's at half the supply, and that is GG out of Kiwikaki. I like this game. I think it was pretty standard, but I just like those standard back and forth play. Just the whole game. I think both players made intelligent decisions. It was just good decision, countered by good decision, countered by good decision, countered by good decision, countered by another player's good decision. So it was just back and forth, really good play that ended up to a nice back and forth 22-minute game where you didn't really know who's going to win throughout the entire thing. It was totally like funky, crazy, but I really like just standard solo games like this. Who's going to win? I don't know. And there's not a lot of bullshit happens. There's just a lot of solid play. Alright, so that wraps it up for this cast. This is Phennics from PhennicksTV, and I will see you later.